Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex, and if you are new here, make sure you stick around and subscribe. If you're not new and you've been here for a while, then why not make sure the notification bell is switched on just to be notified of every single time that I upload. Now for today's video, I have a super exciting one because, as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, I am going to be doing a review on some of the Revolution and Clueless collection. I am freaking obsessed. I love Clueless. It was one of the films I watched growing up, and yeah, this is just absolutely everything. They have done a huge collection for this. They've done eyeshadow palettes, you know, lip glosses, lip liners. They've also done a bunch of like hair accessories and like makeup bags. I only did pick up a few bits. I wish I could have picked up the whole entire collection, but I literally used the last of my money to get some of this. So I definitely will do a part 2 if you'd like to see that. I'd love to get the character palettes if I'm honest, but I decided to just get the bigger Forever Flawless palette and a couple of other bits as well. So if you'd like to see my review on the Clueless collection, then please keep watching. So as I mentioned, I did only get a few bits from the collection. I firstly did get the Forever Flawless palette. How freaking amazing is this packaging? I absolutely love it, and wait till you see the actual palette as well. And then I picked up a lip liner that has a freaking pom-pom on it. Such Clueless 90s vibes. I absolutely love it. And I also picked up a little lip gloss which also has a pom-pom on it. And then, as you can see in my hair, I did pick up the Thai scrunchies pack. Of course, it's me, I had to get the scrunchies pack. There's also the Cher like headband and a couple beautiful little hair accessories for Dion as well. But yeah, I love Clueless so much, so I was literally so excited to see Revolution collaborate with them. So let's just get straight into it. Firstly, we are going to be trying out the eyeshadow palette, of course. This is the As If Video Cassette Shadow Palette. This is the packaging, which is the front cover of the like DVD. And let me just get this open because this inside packaging is incredible. It's literally a videotape. Oh my god, what a throwback. I absolutely love it, and it says As If on it. Obsessed. Oh my god, I love it. And then this is the eyeshadow palette. It is definitely a bright and colourful one, which I cannot wait to play with. I think the character palettes are best suited for this collection, to be honest, because they do represent their personalities a little bit more, whereas this is just like a pretty eyeshadow palette in the collection, which is making me want the character palettes more because I think they are definitely more suited to the collection. But saying that, this is a beautiful eyeshadow palette. This has stunning purples, pinks, it has yellows, a couple of neutrally shades, blues, and it has a bunch of shimmers in there as well, and it actually has a very decent matte to shimmer ratio, so I'm so excited to try this. So firstly, let's get on into the swatches, and then I'll get on with the eye look. Okay, so I've just popped some eye primer on and I used my Revolution Super Base. And firstly, I'm going to take the shade LA Traffic, which is this purple shade here. And I'm going to pop this in just my outer corners. I'm taking this on a Revolution R3 buffing eye crease brush, but I'm using it for my outer corner just to place that shade. Next, I'm going to take the shade Betty, which is this one here, and I'm going to place that like above that purple and then towards the front of my lid. Okay, so obviously this is not blended, but that is fine, I'll get back to that. Next, I'm going to take the shade Whatever, which is this one here, and I'm going to blend that at the top of that Betty shade. Okay, I'm not happy with this blend at the moment, so I think I'm going to take a slightly more fluffy brush and I'm going to sort out this blending and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I've spent a little bit more time feathering out this dark purple and that definitely looks a whole lot better. It's definitely not as harsh and I've just spent a bit more time blending it out nice and softly. I think this eye looks a little bit better than this eye actually, but you know. It will have to do, and I've also been mixing the same shades, Betty and whatever, to get that sort of gradient look. Now I'm going to take one of the shimmers. I think I'm going to take Monet, which is this one here. Oh, this is a very foily shade. Can you see that? Very pretty. I'm just going to pop it on my lid like so. Okay, so I've just popped a little bit of that Monet shade on, but I actually saw this one called Fashion next to the purple, and I think I'm going to add a little bit more of that on top to make this a little bit more pinky monochromy. Okay, I've got a nice mixture of Fashion and Monet on the lid, but I don't know what it is. I'm just not finding these to be like the most beautiful shimmers. They are really like kind of putty shimmers, and I don't know, I just feel like they're not the most beautiful reflective shimmers. They are definitely showing up, like you can see them. I feel like just even my finger, I might take a bit more Monet. I'm going to take a little bit of Monet on top, but like even from my finger they're not applying very well. So for the lower lash line I'm going to be bold and I'm going to take the shade I'm Freaking, which is the blue in the palette. Just want to play with like another matte shade, and I thought I could play with the blue. It's going to go well with the purple, I think. And then for the inner corner and brow bone, of course, I'm going to take this bright, icy inner corner and brow bone shade here. And I'm going to take that on a little Sigma E30 pencil brush. I stopped telling you what brushes I use for some weird reason. I find knowing what brushes people use very helpful. Stunning. So these are what my eyes look like using the As If video cassette palette. I'm just gonna hop off camera, pop some mascara on, and then we can try out the lip liner and gloss. Okay, so I'm back. I've just put my mascara on. I used the Revolution 5D lash mascara, and this is what my eyes are looking like, all complete. And now we are gonna try out the lip products. Oh my god, I forgot to tell you, by the way, this is £12 as all their other Forever Flawless palettes. Pretty sure lip liners are £5 and maybe glosses are around £5–6 as well. I did get the Thai lip liner. I was going to get Share, but then I realised that it is literally like a baby light pink, like super 90s vibes. I personally wouldn't wear a baby pink lip liner these days, more about my brownie one, so that's why I got the Thai one. But of course I am going to collect them later on down the line, but just for the purpose of the review I did definitely want to get one, and Thai was my favourite one. And I'm sorry, but how freaking cute is this? I know it's like not so much a pain to store because I do put my lip liners in like a pot like this, so it just would look super cute in your little pot like that. But you know, it's obviously for the collection, for the Clueless collab, and I am freaking obsessed. So the lip liners themselves are a pencil, which I personally love now. I love a good like actual pencil lip liner as opposed to the like creamy ones, and I just think this looks so cute. I absolutely love it. Let's see the formula of the lip liner. So it is really nice and creamy and precise, but I am going to actually fill in my lips with this because the gloss we've got is clear. All three of the glosses in the collection are clear. So yeah, I am going to fill my lips in with the lip liner. I do wish that they did like bullet lipsticks for this collection, like all in like the yellow, red, you know, green, like tartan packaging. That would have looked so good. Maybe if they do a round 2, they can do that. But this is the shade Thai. Beautiful nude lip liner. Even the colour I like as a solid lip. Beautiful. And then for the gloss, I obviously got Share. I also love that these are in like this sort of packaging, because it does give like proper 90s vibes. Like, I absolutely love it. This is just so freaking cute. I love that you can detach the pom-pom if you don't want to keep that on there. But yeah, how freaking cute is this? Oh, I love it. So the Share lip gloss does look to be maybe clear, but it does have like shimmer particles in there. I don't know if you can tell that. But yeah, you can literally untake. You can literally take the pom-pom off, which is cute. I will not take the pom-pom off, obviously. And because this is obviously a 90s film, the lip gloss is in the plastic tube. And to be honest, as a clear lip gloss, I don't mind that, because then you can clean off the like nude lipstick on the applicator, whereas a wand, it's hard to take off. So let's pop some of this gloss on. So look, I'm literally just wiping off the applicator, and it's good as new. It smells really good as well. I can't put my finger on what that smells like. It smells really sweet though. Okay, so this is the gloss on my lips. Super pretty and glossy. You can't really tell. There is definitely shimmer particles in there, right? Yeah. Definitely can see shimmer particles, but they're not super noticeable on the lips, which for some people might be a good thing. But as for the gloss itself, I mean, I love the Revolution glosses. They're super hydrating, really glossy and comfortable. They're not too heavy, and I feel like it looks really good. Really cute gloss. Okay, so this is my look with the Revolution and Clueless collection. Well, some of it anyway. Definitely let me know down below what you think. So I think aesthetically as a collection, I freaking love it. I love Clueless, so I'm obsessed with this collection. I think they've killed the packaging on this collection. I absolutely love it. Like, everything in packets like this, like they did a few years ago, or more than a few years ago. I absolutely love the vibe. I think for the big eyeshadow palette, it's definitely something they've thrown in there like as an extra, and I don't think the colourful eyeshadow palette is a vibe for this collection, but definitely the character palettes are there. I love the colour stories of those palettes. As for the quality of this eyeshadow palette, I think the shimmers were a little hard to work with. I don't know, with the Forever Flawless palette, sometimes they are hit and miss with their shimmer formula, but because these are like more of that putty texture, sometimes it is difficult to apply them on the eyes. And I did use finger, I did use a few brushes, and I don't know, like it does look pretty on my eyes. Like, you can see the shimmer, like they're not flat, but I just feel like I've definitely had better quality shimmers from Revolution, definitely. But it still looks pretty in the eye, and I can't deny that this inner corner and brow bone shade is not beautiful, because it is beautiful. The matte shades are beautiful. I always love the matte shades in the Forever Flawless palettes. They are very good quality, and even though there are definitely a couple of shades in this palette missing, like I think with the purples there should have been like another purple in here to blend the dark to the light, because when you don't have that middle shade, it is very difficult to then start to blend it all together. So I definitely think there is maybe a couple more purples in here missing, and I feel like some of the other shades are a little bit random, like this green shimmer down here is a little bit random, I think, unless you do like a whole blue look. But then saying that, there's only one blue matte, so it is definitely not the most cohesive eyeshadow palette, but I managed to create a look out of it, and I am very much obsessed with this look. I love the whole blue lower lash line, so I do love the look that I created. I just think that the character palettes are most suited to the actual collection. The lip liner was really good, really creamy. I love that it's a natural pencil. Obsessed with the packaging, and the glosses are super cute. Like, aesthetically, 100% 90s vibes. I love this so much, but I don't think I'll bother to collect the other ones. I'm definitely happy with just this one. And then that was pretty much it for the makeup in this collection. There wasn't any other like face products or anything. It was literally just the palettes, lip liners and glosses, and of course you have the accessories as well. If you do want to see video on the other stuff in the collection, then check out Lou Stevenson, because she is doing a video and uploading it tonight actually on all of the character palettes. If you do want to see that, that is another YouTuber that is reviewing this collection. I'm going to wrap this video up here. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. Let me know down below what you think of this collection, and of course if you haven't already, please subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!